Greetings, everyone. Stephen Donaco here with our daily Feeling Connected meditation, because social distancing doesn't have to isolate us energetically. And the theme of our meditation today is attuning to and building the power of compassion. Attuning to and building the power of compassion. So with that, invite us all to become still and centered and agree to enter into that energetic space where we're all connected across the planet. Taking a nice deep breath and releasing it, and doing that a couple of times. Nice deep breath in, allow yourself to sit up straight, fill your belly, and then as you exhale, allow your shoulders to relax. Attuning to and building the power of compassion. So as we continue along this journey around the world of this physical distancing that we are all practicing, a lot of stuff comes up. A lot of shadow stuff as we spend more time with ourselves, and even stuff that comes up in our relationships with those that we might be spending time with at home, because that's where we're at. So the invitation in this meditation is to attune to and build the power of compassion. And of course, that compassion starts with ourselves. That compassion starts with ourselves. And we give ourselves the space and we give ourselves the energy to forgive ourselves, if need be, for any afflictive emotions. Because there really is nothing to forgive. We simply are having this human experience. And in this time, in this very different and unique time on the planet, we're attuning to and building our power of compassion as a necessity. So we start with self-compassion. Forgiveness of self for any afflictive emotions that might be getting the better of us from time to time. So, in this moment, just let that go. And just agree to be here and now, in this time, and acknowledge your humanness. Acknowledge your human experience. And as you meditate on this, the self-compassion, you can catch yourself in those moments where you might be feeling like things are getting off the rails with yourself emotionally or psychologically. And then just come back to center. Take a nice deep breath in and say, okay, this is part of the human experience. And I accept myself having the human experience, and then not attached to it. So attuning to and building the power of compassion, starting with ourselves. And then, to the extent that we interact with others, if we're living with others, our partners, families at home, roommates, what have you, we practice compassion for them. And we understand that in the human experience, we're susceptible to feeling triggered from time to time. And then those we live with feel triggered from time to time. And again, we invite us to acknowledge that this is part of the human experience, and it need not run the show. It need not drive the bus. Pick your metaphor. Rather, we can step back, observe what's happening. Say, okay, this is what it is in this moment of our human interaction. And then forgive it. Doesn't mean we condone any unacceptable behaviors, whether by our behaviors of ourself or behaviors of the other. We can step back and just allow any of the anxieties, the afflictive emotions, the triggers, just allow those to come into our awareness, do what they do in those moments. They're a catalyst for something to help us become self-aware, and then let them go, non-attach. So we attune to and build the power of compassion. Attune to and build the power of compassion. And then not least, we have compassion for all of humanity around the world. As everyone in his and her unique human experience of what's happening right now is having a unique experience. And those experiences are all over the spectrum. And as we feel connected to the earth in this moment, and as we feel connected to the common field, energetic field of life on the planet, we attune to and build our power of compassion for every single human and sentient being. So let us contemplate all the more deeply and meditate on that attunement for a few moments in the silence. Compassion. Attune to and build our power of compassion. Feeling connected. Having self-compassion, extending that compassion to those in our immediate field, in our homes, and then further extending that compassion into the shared energetic field that envelops the planet, and having compassion for all of humanity. Now begin to bring your awareness back fully to your embodied self. Bring the compassion with you, the self-compassion, into your body. Become attuned to your breathing rhythm. Inhaling and exhaling, feeling your chest expand and contract, feeling the air circulating around you in the room. Take a nice deep cleansing breath into the belly, allowing it to expand, holding it at the top for a moment, and then releasing with a sigh. And then when you're ready, open your eyes, be here and be aware right now. So thank you for joining me in our daily feeling connected meditation, because social distancing doesn't have to isolate us energetically. Remember, we are never truly alone, so keep up your own consciousness practice of feeling connected. Peace, health, and namaste.